We're back here with Mingo Central, the Coaltruck, Mr. Joe Hunt. How did it feel to win Mingo Central's first state championship?
It feels unbelievable, man, to be able to do that for so many people that's counting on us and believed in us, even when we didn't win it.
Now, your coach, Yogi Kinder, Coach Kinder, he retired, right?
Yes, sir.
Now, did it mean something extra to y'all? Did y'all know before the season that he was retiring?
Yeah, we knew it was kind of like extra motivation all season. We knew he wanted to go out with a bang, so we just going hard as we could.
Now, it really surprised me that that y'all built it that quick up there on top of that mountain. You know, y'all have something special up there, and to go undefeated, and that's something that we in Belfry we win state championships every year, but an undefeated season, that's a cherry on top. And with Jeremy Dillon and the combination of you, I think everything just clicked, right at the same time. And, I think you're even somebody that Coach Jones would love to have on his, he would love to have a player like that, and, it's just, I watched 2 or 3 games of yours and I caught the state championship, and, it was just like, you was beast mode, and, I just want to congratulate you on the state championship, man, and, the community following that y'all had up there, does that help? Does the atmosphere that they created up there, did that help y'all?
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. It's crazy, really, the amount of time that all of our coaches have put in to just buying into every single game and getting a game plan, and we all bought into it. And there's one thing that you definitely can't forget is that offensive line. They were moving people.
Now, the nickname Coaltruck, where did it come from?
I don't know. I think Kyle Lovin gave me that nickname.
That's a great nickname. I love it. Joe, I got a couple of questions for you too. What are some colleges looking at you right now? I know definitely Mingo County want to know, and your followers around, and and I know I got a lot of college coaches on my Facebook too. That I'm sitting right beside a kid that can make your program a whole lot better within the first year. And I truly mean that. You know me personally. I'm a straightforward guy. Shoot it straight to you, and just tell the audience or whatever a little bit about your colleges, what you're about to, who you're gonna go visit, and who's looking at you and all that good stuff.
I'm going to Emory and Henry Saturday with Coach Klein and Coach Fields and a couple other people who have got me a workout lined out with Fairmont State and Glenville too.
Yeah, them are some nice schools.
Yeah.
And I know personally that immediately after the show and all that stuff that I'm gonna be sending your film out to the Kentucky schools, and also Darryl's gonna be calling some schools also for you too. And
you let us know any college that you're interested in going to. You let us know. We will do the work, make the phone calls, get the tapes to them, man, and because you can definitely play. What can you bring to a college team? What do you think you will personally bring to them?
I just think I'm going to bring a player that will never be scared or never back out of nothing, and I know the game of football really well, and I just bring what I got.
I totally agree with you, and for the people who didn't know last year how gruesome of an injury that you had, I know personally. Explain to them that injury. Explain to them how did you come back from. And listen, y'all, he had an injury, terrible. What did you break your?
I broke my tibia in the third quarter and my fibia in the fourth quarter.
See, and you got to be a tough guy to try to continue on that and stuff. But most importantly, you got to be very, very mentally tough to come back from an injury like that. How did you come back from an injury like that when all odds was against you?
Well, the ARH place down there, rehab center, they were really good, and I was down there every day. The people at Belfry made sure I got down there most of the time twice a day, and they did a lot of stuff to help my leg get better. And my Uncle Luther Dale, my trainer, he's in the gym with me every day at Dale Barton, and he makes sure that I am just as good as I can get.
So and not only that, what type of support system did you have, like coming back from that injury? Because you have to have a support system to just come back, because every day you're looking at your buddies running around, and you know that you can do that even better or something like that, or you can help out. What kind of support system did you have?
A lot of the thing that motivated me was my family, dude. As soon as I broke my leg, my pap came in the room, and I couldn't hardly even hold back no tears. And my sister came in, and my dad. We all just sat there and cried, but because we knew my season was over. But I don't think no one really thought that I was going to come back this year like that.
I can be the first to admit that. I know they didn't, but seeing you work out and just seeing you through the whole process, I knew you were going to come back like a train, not a Coaltruck, a train.
See, I didn't know. I would have never dreamed that you broke anything. I didn't know you had an injury. Now, was that before the season?
That was during we was playing Wayne my junior year, and we'd never beat him in school history. And on my third touchdown of the night, I was going across the goal line, and this safety just clipped my ankle, and I don't know how it happened.
And I seen a nice little story on Facebook. Me and your dad's really good friends and stuff, and actually it wasn't on your dad's. That kid who tackled you, and we know he didn't mean to or whatnot, but the kid who tackled you, he come up to you this year at a game, was it? Or tell us that story.
I went up over to his locker room and got his jersey, because the whole time I was hurt, he was I got word that he was feeling bad. My dad worked with his dad, and he was telling my dad about how he felt bad and all this stuff. And I just wanted to let him know there was no hard feelings.
Man, that's great sportsmanship, and like I said to all the colleges, that's the type of kid you want on your football program, not only on the field but off the field. And for a kid to have an injury like that, and then be humble enough to accept an apology, knowing that's football, that's just the way it is. I mean, that's just humble, and I'm very proud of you, Joe.
Thanks, man.
Now, another thing that these colleges looking at, what kind of numbers do you have in the classroom?
I got right now probably a 2.6.
That's good.
Yeah.
And I believe he on his ACT he got 18, 19.
Oh, that's it. Yeah, 19. That's it. That's huge right there.
That's where it's at.
Yes. Do you think that the injury, you will have any future problems with the leg, or do you feel completely healthy? Or
I can't even tell I broke it, but sometimes when it gets cold, I can feel the metal in my leg.
But the colleges ain't got to worry about it.
It never affects my play at all ever.
And you can watch his. We're gonna be posting his highlight film on our page also. So you can go after the show later on. You'll see his highlight film, and once you watch his film, you're gonna know that you already know he broke his leg at all.
And now, let's get to the question that everybody in this area wants to know: can Mingo Central hang with Belfry?
Well, I mean,
would y'all beat Belfry this year?
If Belfry was on our schedule, we'd just approach it like any other game. But I don't really know what to tell you. I don't want to sound like, I don't know.
I like that answer. I mean, it is what it is. They're going to approach it.
We wouldn't be scared to play them.
Exactly. Yeah, and they're going to approach it. I mean, they're going to approach it like any other game. I like that. I like it.
So
that's what I want my guys to say.
So in other words, you're saying Belfry, right? Belfry to win that game.
I'm not saying.
But we're going to take a break, guys, and everybody check out this week. We will have Joe's videos on there, and hopefully he'll be playing with a college near you. And Joe, we thank so much for you coming on the show, man.
Thank you, man.
And anything you need, and you give us the info, your stats, and who you want to go to, and we're going to do the work, and we'll get you there, man.
Appreciate it, man.
But
can't express it.
we're going to take a break, and we'll be back with Belfry's Austin Hall.